No-code AI SaaS is the opportunity of the decade. If you're an entrepreneur and you're excited about the intersection of AI, no-code, and startups, then you're in the right place. So tired of seeing all these gimmicky articles and TikTok videos about how you can make money with ChatGPT and generative AI. All that stuff is a lie and they don't drive real value for real groups of people. An opportunity that I'm extremely excited about that I've validated myself is no-code AI SaaS, where you can utilize no-code tools like Flutterflow to build products that are powered by ChatGPT's underlying technology and solve problems for niche groups of people. This concept of niche problem solving is where real value is being created, and generative AI presents entrepreneurs an incredible opportunity to identify traditionally unscalable workflows in a certain group of people's daily lives and use generative AI to solve that problem and generate income by charging a monthly subscription. We're going to unpack all of that in this video where we talk about no-code AI SaaS as the most exciting trend of the decade. In this video, we're going to break down, is AI SaaS the right business for you? What is AI SaaS? How you can build your own AI SaaS without having to write any code. I'm going to tell you the opportunity of the decade. It has to do with prompt engineering and productization. And lastly, I'm going to provide 3 pre-validated niches that I personally know are right for innovation and for an AI SaaS product to come in and disrupt. So let's jump right in. This video is going to be full of awesome content. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alim and I'm the founder of Ambitious Labs. We're a virtual academy and we teach entrepreneurs how to build apps without writing any code in our online course curriculum. I have over 8 years of technical startup experience. The apps that I've built have touched over 2 million people and I've raised millions of dollars of venture capital and have worked in teams of all sizes. I've mentored dozens of early stage companies and I've personally been part of startups all the way from the MVP and idea stage all the way to negotiating an acquisition. And now I'm on a mission to help more entrepreneurs launch their startup ideas without having to write any code. I've been a developer writing code by hand for over 8 years. And last year in October 2022, I built my own AI SaaS product using a no-code tool called Flutterflow, and it absolutely blew my mind. My niche AI SaaS is called Byerly. It's an AI social media assistant that helps social media creators come up with their own content ideas using AI. I built this app in literally less than a week using Flutterflow, and I had my first users the day after I launched. Quickly thereafter, I monetized my app by charging a monthly and annual subscription, and I, again, had people paying for it overnight. I'm not going to say it was an overnight success because it did take me time to build the app, and I also had a lot of experience building startups, so I knew how to build an app that would generate revenue pretty quickly. And if you're new to the channel and you're excited about no-code AI and startups, make sure you like and subscribe and join our free builder Slack community using the link in the description. You can join our Slack and network with builders from all around the world, participate in our fun challenges, and attend our live workshop. I hope to see you in Slack and you'll get a message from me right when you join. I quit my job January 1st of 2023 to capitalize on 2 major technology trends, generative AI and no-code. After launching Byerly and generating revenue, I had a decision. I could go all in on Byerly and make it my full-time job, or I could teach more entrepreneurs how to build apps without writing code, and honestly that sounded way more exciting to me and I'm extremely passionate about it. And now I'm on a mission to help more entrepreneurs learn how to launch their app businesses without having to write any code and save time and money by learning how to do it themselves using no-code tools. Today, Byerly generates me solid passive income and I maintain it a few hours a week and add new features based on my customers' requirements. Now that you know a basic example of what an AI SaaS is, let's talk about if an AI SaaS business is right for you. If any of the following apply, you're in the right place if any of these apply to you. Number 1, you've had an idea for an app, but you don't know how to code. Number 2, you're obsessed with ChatGPT and you're certain that you want to leverage generative AI to build a business that drives value. Number 3, you want to build a product-based business that scales exponentially because you don't want to get into a situation where you're trading your time for money. And building an AI SaaS can help you do just that. And number 4, and this is the most important part, you're not afraid to roll up your sleeves, learn new technologies, step out of your comfort zone, and build something with your bare hands. If any of these sound like you, you're in the right place, so let's keep moving. So what is an AI SaaS? Well, SaaS stands for software as a service, and it's essentially a piece of software that an entrepreneur creates to solve a problem for a specific set of people, and you charge a monthly or annual subscription to use that software. Many of us have used SaaS products before. If you've ever booked a call using Calendly, that's a SaaS that allows business owners to book time with their customers. Or if you use something like DocuSign, that's a SaaS that allows you to facilitate document signatures. You pay DocuSign a monthly fee, and that gives you access to their e-signature signing software. So let's talk about AI SaaS. Well, AI SaaS is the same thing. You create a piece of software that you charge a monthly subscription for, but you build that software on top of ChatGPT's underlying technology. So the opportunity for us as entrepreneurs is to identify a group of people who are currently using ChatGPT for redundant tasks and taking those redundant tasks and creating a much more streamlined version of that using a no-code tool and presenting it in an app format. This process is called productization, and this is how successful SaaS apps are built. Successful SaaS products take traditionally non-scalable tasks and make them scalable by implementing technology and making the process a lot more automated. The term productization is used to refer to the process of taking something traditionally non-scalable and applying technologies and systems to make it scalable. And a great example of this is mail-in phone repair. I remember back in the day with my iPhone 4, if I cracked the screen, I'd have to go to the mall, wait in line, have somebody fix my phone, and that could take hours, and then I'd come home a few hours later with my phone. But then some genius thought, hey, why not build mail-in phone repair? So they spun up a website where someone could come in, punch their address in, and retrieve a free envelope. Somebody would put their phone in that envelope and send it back to the business. That way the business could focus on building systems to repeatedly fix phone, and the customer didn't have to leave their house. The business met the customer where they are and focused on building systems that were a lot more scalable. This is a perfect example of productization in a physical world. But in the ChatGPT world, not everyone will be going to ChatGPT and engineering prompts and playing with inputs and outputs. This is a very meticulous task. And this is the root of the opportunity that we're presented with as entrepreneurs. Comparing this to the mail-in phone example, what if we identified a group of people that we know really well, that we have a unique insight on, figure out how they're using ChatGPT, and then develop a very beautiful, elegant UI and meet them where they're at? Because the reality is, there are way more people out there than you think who don't know about ChatGPT. And if we can meet them where they are and present them an AI-powered product that solves a problem for their specific use case, they're going to be much more excited about trusting the technology, and there will be no other technology like it because those groups of people have not even seen AI in their workflows before. And that presents us with the opportunity of the decade. Meet people where they are, build products that speak to someone's very meticulous problem, and present it to them in a way that's digestible, whether that's an app or that's a website, some way that they can quickly refer to this tool as a utility and solve their problems in real time. We can combine productization and prompt engineering to design prompts that solve a redundant problem in someone's life, and then build a beautiful UI around that using a tool like Flutterflow, and then monetize it by charging subscriptions for someone to use your app. It's incredible. And traditionally, to do all this, you had to hire an engineer to write code for you. But now in the age of no code and AI, you can build your own app using a no-code tool like Flutterflow. And that's where our course comes in, No Code AI Pro. At Ambitious Labs, we teach entrepreneurs how they can build their own niche AI SaaS product, where you will learn how to plan, design, build, launch, and monetize your AI SaaS product. We teach entrepreneurs from all over the world how to build apps, and our students go off to do great things. If you want to learn more about our course, I'll put a link in the description. We have a free intro course where you can jump in and start building your app in Flutterflow, as well as a free Slack community where you can reach out to me and members of my team, and we can guide you on your no-code entrepreneurship journey. So I hope to see you in Slack. So there are a few reasons I'm a big proponent of building a niche AI SaaS product. Number one, you build it once and then you sell it an infinite number of times. And that's the beauty of software. The hard part is finding product market fit and aligning your feature set with a set of problems that your end user will have. Eventually, with enough consistency, user interviews, where you identify a certain set of problems that a user is having, and then the features that align with those problems. Once you align those two features, it's very straightforward. From there, you just have to sell the product as much as you can and distribute it in as many places as you can. Number two, because of how scalable SaaS products are, investors and acquirers are willing to pay huge multiples for them. You can sell your SaaS product for between 5x and 20x your revenues. So if you can get your SaaS product to do $10,000 a year, which is roughly $1,000 a month, you can sell it for upwards of $100,000. Or you can continue to improve the app, bring in more customers, and just live off the passive income. And lastly, after you learn no-code skills, and you know how to build a SaaS, you can leverage the SaaS that you've created to start a no-code agency where you can build SaaS products for other startups, other businesses, and offer your services as a professional no-code developer. And this is a huge exploding market right now. where more entrepreneurs are moving toward no-code and will still be looking for freelancers and consultants to build their products for them. So as promised, let's explore some of these untapped, profitable niches for AI SaaS. Teachers spend hours grading papers, giving feedback, writing lesson plans, and writing content and curriculum. And teachers have seen a huge demographic shift where all the old teachers have retired and the new wave of teachers are in their mid to late 20s and they're a lot more receptive to AI tools. And teachers can also request reimbursement from the school to buy tools that help them with their daily life. So teachers are a great place to be building a niche AI SaaS. Number 2, contract, or anyone out there who rely on notes in the field, because oftentimes these contractors and people out there writing quotes, they're writing very rough notes, right? What if you used AI to take those rough notes and translate it into a beautiful quote that you could send to a customer? You've used AI as your wedge to create a product that's differentiated, but you've also streamlined an entire process of taking the notes, speeding up the notes, estimating a cost, and then sending an invoice or a quotation out to the customer. That is an example of a product that used AI to create a differentiating position in the market, is completely irrelevant, and is introducing AI to a group of people who have never seen AI before. And lastly, immigrant business owners. And this is something that I've seen firsthand. My father is a business owner and he's often communicating with many vendors who are multinational and conglomerate type of vendors. And they write very professional and grammatically correct emails. And sometimes it's hard to communicate as someone who has English as a second language. So what if you built an AI-powered keyboard app or an AI-powered email writer where somebody could just type what they're expecting to communicate, and it would then output a formatted email that they could then communicate. The trick here is to market your product in a way that's receptive to immigrants. So perhaps you need to dig deeper and identify a specific language or a specific type immigrant that you could then market this product to. So now you're probably like, okay, Alim, how do I build one of these without writing any code? Well, this is where the power of no-code tools come in. You can use a no-code tool like Flutterflow to drag and drop and put together your app UI and integrate the basics like user authentication so that you can get people signing into your app. Then you can engineer and productize a prompt using the OpenAI Playground. This is where prompt engineering comes in, and it's an entire module in our course where we intersect prompt engineering with productization and prompt development. And we have an entire module in our course on this, on the intersection of prompt engineering and product development, where we talk just about how you productize a prompt and integrate it in your application. ChatGPT has an API, and Flutterflow supports direct API integrations. So once you've engineered your prompt, you can integrate the API inside of Flutterflow, and then you can ship your app to users by just sharing a link and getting your first users to test your app. Flutterflow also has a built-in integration with RevenueCat, which is a subscription management system. And it's super easy to set up recurring payments so you can start charging people for your niche AI SaaS app with just a few button clicks. Awesome. So if you made it this far, thank you for sticking around. And I hope you learned a few things about no-code AI SaaS, entrepreneurship, and how you can use no-code to build your own product. No-code AI SaaS is an opportunity that will unlock many doors for you as an entrepreneur, whether that's launching your own product, building another app idea you have, or launching your own no-code agency. If you have any questions, make sure you join Slack and I'll have a member of our team reach out and we can answer any questions you have. See you later.